Whenever we talk of the richest women in the world, I know popular celebrities like Rihanna or Oprah Winfrey come to mind. But to be real with you, the real rich women, the ultra-billionaires, prefer to maintain a low profile. So here are the 10 richest women in the world. 10. Abigail Pierpont Johnson. Let me introduce you to a powerhouse you might not recognize if you passed her on the street. Abigail Johnson. She doesn't grace magazine covers often, but this American businesswoman quietly commands an immense fortune, making her one of the world's wealthiest individuals. Abigail's journey to billionaire status is rooted in her Massachusetts heritage. Her grandfather, Edward Crosby Johnson II, founded Fidelity Investments, a financial giant based in Boston. With a whopping $11.8 trillion in assets under management, Fidelity is one of the world's leading asset managers. Edward Crosby Johnson II had amassed around $8 billion before he passed away. However, Abigail has far exceeded that legacy. Taking the reins as CEO in 2014 from her father, Edward "Ned" Johnson III, Abigail has grown her wealth to an impressive $22 billion. Despite her low profile, Abigail holds a significant 24.5% stake in Fidelity Investments, with the Johnson family collectively owning 49% of the privately held firm. When her father passed away in 2022, Abigail became the chairperson, continuing her role as CEO and president. Abigail oversees a global workforce of 45,000 employees and chairs Fidelity International, the company's international counterpart. Additionally, she serves on the board of Breakthrough Energy Ventures, an initiative spearheaded by Bill Gates. Abigail Johnson's journey to the top of Fidelity Investments is nothing short of inspiring. Believe it or not, she started her career at the family firm in high school, handling phone calls. Yes, the future CEO, president, and chairwoman began at the bottom rung despite being the boss's daughter. Abigail's ascent wasn't handed to her on a silver platter. Over 26 years, she navigated through a variety of lesser-known roles, steadily building her expertise and understanding of the company's inner workings. Her dedication paid off as she climbed the corporate ladder, eventually reaching the top. Now, Abigail oversees the entire Fidelity empire, a position that comes with immense wealth and influence. You'd think with her billions, she'd be living an ultra-luxurious lifestyle, but that's far from the case. Raised to stay out of the limelight, she believes in letting her work speak for itself. Despite being the richest person in New England and ranked among the world's most powerful women, Abigail remains remarkably humble and grounded. She opts for commercial flights over private jets, rents cars like the rest of us, and generally keeps a low profile. Yet this doesn't mean she's shy about giving back. Abigail is a generous philanthropist, supporting various charities and art projects. She even volunteers at a Boston homeless shelter, serving meals to those in need. Number 9. Iris Balbina Fontbona Gonzalez. Iris Balbina Fontbona's life took an extraordinary turn when, as a teenager, she met Andrónico Luksic Abaroa, a prominent Chilean businessman and founder of the Luksic Group. At just 17, Iris crossed paths with Andrónico, who was 15 years her senior and the wealthiest person in Chile at the time, boasting a net worth of $4.2 billion. Despite the age difference, their connection was undeniable, and they married when Iris turned 20. Their marriage spanned nearly 4 decades, bringing Iris into a world of wealth and business. However, it was after Andrónico's passing in 2005 due to cancer that Iris truly came into her own, inheriting a significant portion of his fortune. While their 3 sons, Guillermo, Jean-Paul, and Andrónico, received parts of the business, Iris secured a substantial share of the empire. Together with her children, Iris oversees Antofagasta, the mining division of the Luksic Group, which ranks among the largest mining companies globally. Through their publicly traded entity, Ginienco, they also control Banco de Chile, a major bank, Madeco, a copper products manufacturer, CCU, the leading beverage producer in Chile, and CSAV, a shipping company. Under Iris's leadership, the Luksic Group has flourished, showcasing her business acumen. Beyond mining and manufacturing, Iris has diversified into hospitality, owning luxury hotel chains and a resort in Croatia. After her husband's death, Iris Balbina Fontbona took a major step by acquiring a 70% stake in the Chilean television station Canal 13. Despite much of her influence in the hugely successful Luxit Group being indirect, it's crucial to understand that all significant business decisions, primarily managed by her son, Andronico Luxit Craig, require her approval. This level of control has helped Fontbona maintain her impressive net worth of $23.2 billion, solidifying her status as one of the most powerful women in the world. Although she prefers to stay out of the limelight and divides her time between Chile, London and Liechtenstein, she is well known back home for her philanthropic efforts as much as for her wealth. In 2015, Fontbona made headlines by donating a record-breaking $3.9 million to the annual Chilean Telethon, a charity event supporting children with physical disabilities. She didn't just stop at writing a check, she also appeared on television to promote the event, showing her commitment to the cause by giving her time as well as her money. The following year, Fontbona outdid herself by contributing $5.5 million, setting a new record for the event in terms of funds raised. Her generous donations have had a significant impact, providing much-needed support to those in need and demonstrating her dedication to making a difference. Iris Fontbona's journey from a normal teenage life to the helm of a vast business empire is a testament to her resilience and capability. Her story is not just about inheriting wealth, but about growing and managing it, propelling the Luxit Group to new heights while branching out into new ventures. Number 8. Mackenzie Scott. This unassuming soccer mom turned American novelist burst onto the literary scene in 2005 with her debut novel, The Testing of Luther Albright, which won an American Book Award in 2006. Mackenzie Scott's writing talent is undeniable, but it was her highly publicized divorce from Jeff Bezos, the billionaire founder of Amazon, that catapulted her into the ranks of the world's wealthiest individuals. Mackenzie and Jeff's story began in 1993 when they got married. The following year, they moved to Seattle to launch Amazon. Mackenzie played a crucial role in the company's early development. She was one of Amazon's first employees, contributing significantly by working on the company's name, business plan, accounts, and early shipments, as well as negotiating the first freight contract. As Amazon's success grew around 1996, Mackenzie chose to step back from her active role in the business to focus on her family and her writing career. Despite staying out of the limelight, she maintained a 4% stake in Amazon until her divorce from Jeff Bezos in 2019. The divorce, which received extensive media coverage, resulted in Mackenzie receiving $35.6 billion in Amazon stock, making her one of the wealthiest people in the world and the third richest woman at that time. By July 2022, Forbes ranked her as the 22nd richest person globally, with a net worth of $36 billion. By September 2020, she was named the world's richest woman, with her net worth peaking at $62 billion in December of that year. Mackenzie's newfound wealth brought both admiration and criticism. Following her divorce, she changed her last name from Bezos to Scott, using her middle name. In May 2019, she signed the Giving Pledge, committing to give away at least half of her fortune over her lifetime. True to her promise, between July 2020 and November 2022, Mackenzie donated $14.4 billion to nearly 1,600 non-profits. Her philanthropy includes a staggering $5.8 billion in charitable gifts in 2020, one of the largest annual donations by a private individual. In 2021, she donated another $2.7 billion and has continued her generous support of various causes worldwide. Mackenzie's substantial charitable contributions have significantly reduced her net worth, now at $25.3 billion. Her journey from novelist to one of the world's foremost philanthropists showcases her dedication to using her wealth for the greater good. Number 7. Suzanne Hannah Ursula Clatten. Meet Suzanne Hannah Ursula Clatten, a German billionaire heiress whose journey is deeply intertwined with one of Germany's most powerful families. Born to Herbert Quandt and his third wife, Johanna, Suzanne's life began with advantages many can only imagine. The Quandt family famously rescued BMW from the brink of bankruptcy, transforming it into a highly profitable enterprise. This legacy of success has cascaded down through the generations, benefiting Suzanne as well. Born in Bad Homburg, West Germany, Suzanne pursued a degree in business finance as she came of age. After graduating, Suzanne embarked on her career at an advertising agency in Frankfurt. She then furthered her education at the University of Buckingham, earning an MBA in advertising from IMD Business School in Lausanne. With an impressive educational background, Suzanne gained valuable business experience. She worked in London with Dresdner Bank, then with management consultants McKinsey & Company in Munich, and at Bankhaus Reuschel & Company. Though Suzanne's own hard work and determination played a significant role in her success, her ascent to the top was accelerated by her father's passing. Inheriting Herbert Quant's 50.1% stake in the pharmaceutical and chemicals manufacturing company Altana, Suzanne cemented her position as a formidable businesswoman in her own right. Suzanne Hannah Ursula Clatton ascended to billionaire status through a combination of inheritance and strategic business acumen. When her father passed away, she inherited a 12.5% stake in BMW, which increased to 19.2% after her mother's death in 2015. Alongside her brother, Stefan Quandt, who holds nearly 24% of the company, Suzanne was appointed to BMW's supervisory board in 1997. Suzanne leveraged her position on Altana's supervisory board and her expertise as an economist to elevate the company into a global powerhouse. Under her influence, Altana earned a prestigious spot on Germany's DAX list of 30 top companies. Today, she is the sole owner of Altana, which generates over $2.5 billion in annual sales. Additionally, she holds stakes in Entrust and the SGL Group, bringing her net worth to just under $28 billion. While Suzanne's wealth is easily discoverable with a quick Google search, she has managed to keep her personal life relatively private. One interesting tidbit is her romance with Jan Clatton, whom she met while interning at BMW. Initially, Suzanne went by the name Kant, keeping her true identity a secret until later. Their love story culminated in a wedding in 1990 in Kitzbühel, and they settled in Munich. However, the couple separated in 2018. Suzanne and Jan had 3 children together, and since their separation, Suzanne has remained out of the romantic spotlight, particularly after a brief love affair ended in a high-profile blackmail scandal. Suzanne Clatton's story is a blend of strategic business moves and personal resilience, highlighting her ability to navigate both the corporate world and her private life with remarkable skill. Number 6. Georgina Rinehart. Meet Georgina Rinehart, Australia's wealthiest living citizen and one of the richest women globally. Gina's immense fortune stems from her roles as a mining magnate, businesswoman, and heiress. As the executive chairman of Hancock Prospecting, a privately owned mineral exploration and extraction company, she transformed the legacy left by her father, Langley Frederick George Lang Hancock. When Gina's father passed away in 1992, he left her not with a fortune, but with a bankrupt estate and a financially troubled company. Undeterred, Gina took the reins as executive chairman and set about rebuilding Hancock Prospecting from the ground up. Under her leadership, the company has become Australia's largest private enterprise. When Gina took over, Hancock Prospecting was valued at around $50 million. By 2018, the company's revenue had soared to $6 billion, and recent figures show it generating $7 billion annually. A significant part of this success comes from Hancock Prospecting's 50% ownership of Hope Downs, an iron ore mining complex in eastern Australia. The 4 mines at Hope Downs produce at least 30 million tons of iron annually, bringing in about $500 million for Hancock Prospecting, and by extension, Gina, every year. Like many of the world's wealthiest individuals, Gina understands the importance of diversifying her income streams. Besides her mining empire, she is also Australia's second largest cattle producer, with an extensive portfolio of properties across the country. In May 2021, The Guardian revealed that Gina Rinehart had become the largest landholder in Australia. Her sharp business acumen and relentless hard work pushed her wealth to an astounding $29.7 billion in 2012, surpassing Walmart heiress Christy Walton as the world's richest woman at that time. This impressive fortune also secured her a place on Forbes' list of the world's 100 most powerful women. Gina's immense wealth and influence have repeatedly earned her the title of one of the world's richest women over the past decade. Beyond the accolades, her fortune allows her to support various causes close to her heart. A notable passion of hers is sports, where she significantly contributes to Australia's Olympic efforts. In fact, she holds the distinction of being the largest non-government donor in the country's Olympic history. Unlike some billionaires who focus solely on philanthropy or business, Gina enjoys indulging in luxury as well. In 2021, she made headlines by purchasing a seaside home known as the Webb House for around 34 million Australian dollars. Given her net worth of $28.5 billion, this extravagant purchase was well within her means. Gina Rinehart's story is one of monumental success and generosity, blending a love for luxury with a commitment to giving back and supporting her passions. Number 5. Miriam Adelson. Adelson is an Israeli-American physician whose journey began with mandatory military service as a medical officer in Ness Ziona, Israel. She pursued her passion for science, earning a bachelor's degree in microbiology and genetics from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, and later a medical degree from Tel Aviv University's Sackler School of Medicine. Following her first marriage, she moved to Rockefeller University in 1986, where she specialized in drug addiction as an associate physician. It was during her time at Rockefeller that she met Sheldon Adelson, a billionaire businessman with vast holdings, including the Las Vegas Sands Corporation. This American casino and resort company, headquartered in Nevada, played a significant role in Sheldon's impressive $30 billion net worth. In 1991, she married Sheldon Adelson, and upon his passing in 2021, she inherited the Las Vegas Sands empire. This inheritance catapulted her into the ranks of the world's wealthiest individuals. As the majority owner of Las Vegas Sands, she now controls over half of the gambling empire, which includes several high-profile casinos in Singapore and Macau. The billionaire heiress is also the current publisher of Israel Hayom newspaper and serves as a voting member on the board of trustees at the University of Southern California. Since stepping into her late husband's role at the helm of their gambling empire, Adelson has become a regular fixture on Forbes and various wealth ranking lists. As of June 2021, she held the 44th spot among the world's wealthiest individuals, ranked as the 5th richest woman globally, and was recognized as the wealthiest Israeli, boasting a net worth estimated at $36.3 billion. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, she has since climbed to the 36th position on Forbes' list of richest people worldwide, with her net worth reaching $35.6 billion as of 2022. With such vast wealth, it's no surprise that this billionaire has made significant contributions, although her focus leans more towards political causes than traditional charity. Adelson is known for supporting various charitable endeavors sporadically, but her major donations are often directed towards political campaigns. Alongside her late husband, she contributed approximately $180 million to Republican campaigns and political action committees in 2020. She also played a pivotal role in shaping her husband's political stance on Israel and was a key financial supporter of former President Donald Trump's inauguration. In recognition of her contributions and influence, Adelson received an honorary citizenship from Jerusalem in 2013. She was further honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Donald Trump in 2018. Adelson's story illustrates not only her immense wealth and influence in business and politics, but also her commitment to causes close to her heart, whether through philanthropy or political engagement. Number 4. Jacqueline Mars. If you've ever indulged in treats like M&Ms, Skittles, Twix, or Milky Way bars, chances are you've helped enrich a very influential woman. Jacqueline Mars comes from a lineage deeply tied to the candy industry. She is the daughter of Audrey Roof and Forrest Mars Sr. and the granddaughter of Frank C. Mars, the visionary behind Mars Incorporated, America's leading candy company. As a Mars family member, Jacqueline owns approximately 1/3 of Mars Inc., solidifying her as a major player in the candy-making empire. Forbes magazine estimated her stake in Mars Inc. and other assets at $23.5 billion in January 2019. At that time, she ranked as the 18th richest American and 34th wealthiest person globally. Jacqueline Mars dedicated nearly 4 decades to Mars Incorporated, starting in 1982 as the company's food product group president until her retirement in 2001. Even after stepping down, she remained on the company's board until 2016, when she decided to fully embrace the life of a billionaire. Following her retirement, Forbes recognized her as the wealthiest resident of Virginia in 2019, with a net worth of $28.1 billion. Today, she continues to be one of the world's wealthiest women, with her fortune now estimated at $38.3 billion. With her wealth and newfound free time, Jacqueline engages in various interests and philanthropic endeavors. She serves as a trustee for the U.S. equestrian team and owns an organic farm protected by the Land Trust of Virginia. Her contributions extend to cultural and educational institutions, having been involved with the National Archives, the Washington National Opera, and the National Sporting Library and Fine Arts Museum. Jacqueline Mars's story not only reflects her entrepreneurial success in the candy industry, but also highlights her commitment to preserving cultural heritage and supporting causes close to her heart. Number 3. Alice Louise Walton. Alice Walton, as the sole daughter of Walmart's founder, Sam Walton, was poised to inherit an immense fortune that would place her among the wealthiest individuals globally. Yet, she went above and beyond expectations to carve out her own path. After graduating from Trinity University, Alice initially joined Walmart, but eventually pursued a career as a broker. Finding that wasn't her calling, she transitioned to roles as an equity analyst and money manager. Alice took charge of investment activities at the family-owned Arvest Bank Group. In 1988, she ventured into founding an investment bank called Llama Company, a venture inspired by a llama her mother had received as a gift. Over its decade-long operation, Llama Company specialized in bonds, asset management, and loans to other businesses before closing in 1998. During her tenure as president, chairwoman, and CEO of Llama Company, Alice also made significant contributions to her community. She became the first chairperson of the Northwest Arkansas Council and played a pivotal role in the establishment of the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, which opened its doors in 1998. In that same year, Llama Company closed its doors, prompting Alice to step back from high finance and prioritize family time on her sprawling Texas ranch. Spanning 3,200 acres, the Rocking W Ranch quickly gained renown as a premier horse breeding facility. Retiring with a staggering net worth of $57.4 billion, Alice Walton ranked as the 19th richest person globally and the second wealthiest woman, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Though she primarily resided in Texas, Alice frequently visited Bentonville to indulge her passion for art. Her love for art culminated in founding the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, a pet project that reflects her deep appreciation for American culture. In 2005, Alice made headlines by acquiring an American classic painting by Asher Brown Durand from the New York Public Library for $35 million, among many other art investments. Beyond art, Alice is a dedicated philanthropist, following in her father's footsteps. Since his passing, she has actively supported a wide range of charitable causes, focusing on education, economic development in Northwest Arkansas, and environmental conservation through the Walton Family Foundation. 2. Julia Margaret Fleischer, Koch. Their love story began on a blind date in 1991, but it wasn't love at first sight for Julia Margaret Fleischer and David Koch. Their initial encounter left Julia unimpressed, yet fate brought them together again 6 months later at a party where sparks finally flew. After dating for a few years, Julia left her job in 1993, and in May 1996, she and David tied the knot at his Southampton home on Meadow Lane. Over the years, they welcomed 3 children, David Jr., Mary Julia, and John Mark. Tragically, David Koch passed away in 2019, leaving Julia and their children with a significant stake of 42% in Koch Industries, the massive conglomerate headquartered in Wichita, Kansas. Under Julia's stewardship, Koch Industries spans a diverse array of sectors, including petroleum refining, chemicals, energy, fibers, and more. Julia now oversees the family's interests in Flint Hills Resources, Georgia Pacific, Guardian Industries, Infor, Invista, KBX, Koch AG and Energy Solutions, Koch Engineered Solutions, Koch Investments Group, Koch Minerals and Trading, and Molex, cementing her as a formidable figure in both business and philanthropy. The multinational corporation she oversees employs 122,000 individuals across 60 countries, with half of its operations concentrated in the United States and the remainder scattered globally. Apart from her role as the president of the David H. Koch Foundation, Julia also served on the board of directors at the School of American Ballet. Together with her late husband, she generously supported institutions like the Lincoln Center, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. With a staggering net worth of $59 billion, Julia consistently ranks among the top 10 wealthiest women globally ever since assuming leadership of Koch Industries. Beyond her prominent socialite status and philanthropic endeavors, her billionaire stature remains as prominent as ever. Number 1 and the richest woman in the world, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers. Topping our list is Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, a French businesswoman and the world's wealthiest woman since 2022. Beyond her billionaire status, Françoise is also known for her talents as a writer and pianist, as well as her dedication to philanthropy. Her estimated net worth is an impressive $79.3 billion, placing her at the pinnacle of the world's richest women. Françoise inherited the L'Oréal beauty empire from her grandfather, Eugene Schuler, who founded the renowned French personal care company. While her mother, Liliane Bettencourt, was the primary shareholder during her lifetime and was once considered the world's richest woman, Françoise assumed control after her mother's passing in 2017. Inheriting approximately $39.5 billion at the time, Françoise has significantly expanded her wealth by at least 50% over the past 5 years. Through strategic investments managed by her family holding company Tifus Invest and the soaring valuation of L'Oréal shares, Françoise has effectively tripled her fortune since 2017. Today, at 69 years old, she maintains a low-key lifestyle away from the limelight. Despite being the wealthiest woman globally, Françoise values privacy and simplicity in her Parisian life. She directs her substantial resources towards scientific, artistic, and cultural initiatives, including a significant contribution towards the restoration of Notre Dame Cathedral, amounting to approximately $220 million. Known for her discretion, Françoise prefers public French parks to extravagant travel, opting against private jets for her journeys. Her unassuming demeanor contrasts with her immense financial influence, making her a distinctive figure in the realm of global wealth and philanthropy. Her heart lies in literature and art, and those close to her describe her as feeling somewhat confined by the immense wealth she oversees. Despite her preference for privacy and avoidance of interviews, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers' philanthropic efforts through the Bettencourt Schuler Foundation are widely recognized. Through the foundation, of which she serves as president, Françoise annually awards scholarships to around 14 new science and medical students, supporting their postgraduate studies. The prestigious Bettencourt Prize for French research labs in biomedicine also bolsters efforts to enhance infrastructure and working conditions for researchers each year. Françoise extends her philanthropy to diverse fields such as neuroscience, autism research, and artisanal crafts. While her lifestyle remains mostly out of public view, glimpses into her activities suggest a thoughtful and meaningful way for the world's wealthiest woman to utilize her fortune. If you loved this video and would love to know about more billionaires, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Discover how they built their empires, the industries they dominate, and the influence they wield in the world today.